All right, we're back with another episode of Recon Wildlands. Hopefully, we don't get into too much shit and die. But hey, it is what it is, right? So, let's go murk some dudes. I'm right here. Go to this one.
We've got intel on a depot that coordinates with the overland smuggling across Kawani. I need you to infiltrate the depot routes.
There's a road coming up. Get a vehicle.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Buckle up, people.
Hola. All right, I'm in.
Attention, gente de Bolivia. This is DJ Perico. The Santa Blanca cartel would like to let you know that through our mining division, we are offering small personal loans to the public. You need to make some home improvements? Need to pay for your daughter's wedding? No problem. Aquí le prestamos. Come to the former
Coming up on the truck depot now. Remember, we don't want Santa Blanca to know we even got close to it.
Security is tight. We're gonna need to get a little creative to make it past those guards.
For a reasonable interest rate, you too can fuel that entrepreneurial spirit and become the owner of your own coca farm. Don't wait. Ahora volvemos con la música, plebe.
Watch out, the place is rigged with an alarm. That's the alarms. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
The guards are letting cartel vehicles inside without inspecting them. That could be our way in.
We can fall back to the road, hijack a car or truck, and roll into the depot.
I spotted cartel trucks outside the depot. Let's do this.
Oh, but seems a little easy.
Yo, cartel gunman, near the truck. We're good. Clear out. I'll meet you there. Wounded that bird on patrol. Watch out.
All right. Now, if we're lucky, they'll let us drive through unnoticed.
4 Americans with guns and bad accents? What's to notice?
Speak for yourself. My accent is perfecto.
We're so fucked.
Deploying drone.
Shit, Sicario with a minigun.
Spotting another tango. Looks like transit schedules and smuggling routes through the province. This is what we're looking for.
I got one narco,
Where you got him?
sticking close to that Santa Blanca pickup. They're gonna see you. Hold up.
Damn it. Had to shoot the wall. Try that again. Hopefully we don't get seen this time, but well, shit happens.
Yo, cartel gunman. At the checkpoint.
Hang on, I'll drive.
All clear, all clear.
Oma, un poncho.
Go on
Where's the
without me.
fucking thing? Wait, I know as
To
well
the
as
market,
you do, it
Jeeves.
don't feel the same. You ain't gotta tell Perico that. But in some cartel-controlled districts, sexually transmitted disease is up 85%. A lot of you pendejos out there are feeling the burn when you piss, ain't you? And I know you assholes are dipping your wicks in the same pot. Think about that. That clap Juan had, he gave it to Brenda, who gave it to Jorge, and to Gerardo, who went home and gave it to his wife Karina. And now the product ain't moving because Karina found out Gerardo was cheating on her, and she went after him with the fucking frying pan, and everybody's urine's on fire and bloody. So wrap up your pitos, pendejos. It's a good life choice, and it's good for business.
All right. Mark everybody.
Drone is up. Got another tango. Looks like transit schedules and smuggling routes through the province. This is what we're looking for.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
I got another. That's 5.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. Over by the truck.
Got a tango. Enemy marked.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get into position. Got the target. Say the
10
word,
sighted.
boss. Hey, we got a narco. Next to the cartel pickup. Down, you're giving yourself away.
Ah, damn it.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I'm taking the bike.
Shit, we got company. I heard a Sicario over here. By the checkpoint.
Buckle up, people.
Move all right, we're all clear.
Do this. Slide in there. Get the intel. Get out. How hard is it? Alright.
Deploying drone. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I got a third target. Enemy spotted. He makes 5.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
I got eyes on a generator.
I got one narco.
I don't see him.
Near the truck.
¿Hay algo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué fue eso?
We rattled somebody's cage.
Where? Where's the witness? Ah, somebody didn't mark. Yeah. Alright.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Hang on, I'll drive.
Hey, ¿qué pasa? Say the word. I'm set. Let's go. All right, breathe easy. Should be okay now. Go on, I'll meet you.
The drone is up.
Generators. Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun. Over by the truck.
Marking an enemy.
I got a narco over here.
Tell me where. I got a third. That makes 5. Looks like transit schedules and smuggling routes through the province. This is what we're looking for.
Sicario sporting a minigun.
Marking a captain. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Looks like
Placing
they're
a mine
afraid
for our
of the dark.
Sicario friends.
Aquí hay algo, compás. Tenemos 5 minutos para...
Unidad chopper, stay low.
Ya va siendo hora de comer, ¿no?
We've got the pictures we need. Let's clear out.
Go on without me. Good to go. We're clear. No signs of alarm.
I'm pushing the intel to Bowman now. This should fill in some of the blanks about Kawani's distribution network.
Alright, let's see where we're going next. Ooh, a scope. Yeah, we're definitely going there. It looked like a road.
This is Bowman. I've got another mission for you.
Let's hear it.
The intel you obtained from the truck depot turned out to be a fucking gold mine. Delivery schedules, convoy routes, the whole nine. Schedule says another convoy's getting ready to head out. It's a big one. We're talking upwards of 4 tons of product hidden in the trucks. I'm pushing the location to you now. Go take it out.
Copy that. We're on it.
What was that? We'll go get the scope first.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Hold on.
Check it out, weapons case. I've been wanting one of these.
Nice. Oh, gosh. Did I put a silencer on it? Put a sniper. I didn't see that. That one's got more. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. What do I need for? I just go get my pocket. Nice. That's gonna change a lot of shit. Really? Talking about this thing? Alright, okay.
Let's go.
Go ahead without me.
What do we got up here? MK14. Oh. Here to it. Yeah, let's check that out. You know what? Matter of fact, I gotta do this right here. I think I gotta protect it or something. Okay, good.
I ask you, mis hermanos y hermanas,
Looks like we've riled
how
them
long
up.
must we endure this? How long must we let them take our land?
Helicopter,
trying
get
to
down.
escape.
That emitter's taking too many goddamn hits.
Planning in mind. Give me a sec.
Grenade! That emitter's taking too much damage. Let the damage... Shit, that emitter's taking a lot of damage. Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, Chopper. Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Okay, message sent. That ought to inspire the rebels.
Helicopter, get down. Grenade, get to cover. Grenade! Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, Chopper.
Oh shit. Bouncy little thing.
Dynamic cartel. Looks like they're filling phones. We got cartel Sicario troops engaging us.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Ah, I can use this.
A little toy right here. Looks kind of beastie.
I'm in.
Let's see. Vehicle drop off.
Let's go.
Close.
Frag out.
Tango's heard the blast. They're looking for trouble. Shit, they spotted us. They're coming this way. We can't wait all fucking day. We're gonna get going or what?
We're clear. Nicely done. Now they'll have trouble coordinating their ops against the rebels. I'll pilot.
We've got intel on an air traffic controller working for the cartel. Grab him and find out what he knows about Reed's operation.
Let's go, let's go. Yo, we got eyes on the cartel.
Drone is airborne. I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed.
They're gonna make you. Back up.
I got eyes on the ATC. Let's
Whoa,
move in.
relax. ¿Qué hace, compa? Leave me alone. Por favor. ¿Qué quiere? ¿Es de Santa Blanca? ¿Unidad? What do you want?
We know you work with Boston Reed. Don't bother denying it. It'll just get you hurt.
Está bien, está bien. Whatever you say.
I want to know about his movements. Where does he go the most?
En Media Luna, pues. East of here. Due east. There's an airstrip in the bush he makes deliveries to. When El Jefe Reed needs to meet a buyer, he has me send a code over to the network to a buyer in Media Luna. The buyer meets him at the airstrip to collect the shipment.
Give me that code, and show me the computer you used to send it.
¿Está bien? Está bien. It's right here.
Code sent. Now we need to get to that airstrip.
We gonna rock all the way to Media Luna, boss?
I had another plan in mind. One of those crates outside ought to be fueled up.
Smart. Reed's men won't shoot one of their own, and the buyer won't see us coming.
Who's up to date on their flight reviews? I'll drive.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
We got a Sicario. Next to the checkpoint. I'm in. Let's roll.
Start doing this more, using their vehicles. I just slid in that bitch. Me.
I'm good to go.
Ah, that how? I just didn't want the plane to blow up.
God damn, that was close. Should have checked the duct tape on this crate before takeoff. Sounds like the wings are about to come off.
Should have jacked a newer plane, boss. Hell of a thing to risk millions of dollars of blow on a plane that'll just barely stay in the air.
Nah, Reed's being smart using shit planes. He loses a flight, the plane doesn't cost much to replace, and nobody notices a bush plane that looks like every other bush plane.
What have you got on Media Luna?
That province is all Unidad. A thug in uniform calling himself El Comandante is considered top dog out there. He's assisting Santa Blanca with security, especially against the rebels. We have to break up this little romance between Unidad and Santa Blanca, but since El Comandante always wears a mask, we have no idea who he is.
We'll look into that mystery for you and see if we can't make things uncomfortable for Santa Blanca along the way.
They're on alert.
See that crate? Let's figure out how to get up there so the rebels can take it. I'll alert the rebels so they can collect this. Good work, team.
Next time, can you tell them to get their own fucking groceries?
Hey, compa, yo invito. Celebremos. Me quiero morir trabajando. Buen día, compatriotas.
I'll fly.
All right, good to go.
Nomad,
Long time no see, boss.
hope Bolivia is treating you well.
It's kept us busy.
As long as you're on the clock, we have a new situation I was hoping you could help with.
Shoot.
Turns out there's more to Bolivia than weapons-grade cocaine. They've discovered uranium lurking under all those plants. And they've started mining it.
Shit.
It gets worse. We have intel that says Russian ultra-nationalists are helping them, in exchange for getting their hands on some of it.
That's solid?
We have a ghost on the ground there. A sharp new kid who's infiltrated Unidad posing as a Russian agent. Codename Little Brother.
Cute.
Unidad is sending samples of this uranium to Russia soon, and we need to intercept it. Get in touch with Little Brother, and he'll walk you through the op.
Copy that.
Hot damn. Mitchell came down to play in Bolivia.
I hope he didn't get rusty behind that desk.
Never happened.
Once he's back on a two-way shooting range, it'll come back to him.
We're getting the band back
Buckle up,
together.
people.
I'm cool, let's move.
Men in this world have all these gifts, but in truth, a man needs none.
Fucking hell.
To be a good sicario. The only thing a man needs is loyalty. Loyalty to Santa Blanca, to Santa Muerte, and to me. When a man gives his loyalty to our cause, it gives him the other characteristics he needs. Loyalty will give him the cunning to make his money. It will give him the strength to move mountains, and it will give him the aim to kill his enemies. And if a man gives me his loyalty, I give mine back.
Little brother, this is Nomad.
Oh, Christ, please don't call me that. Can it be something just a little bit cooler?
What?
I don't know, like Spade. I like Spade.
I'm not compromising operational integrity to give you a new code name. If you don't like it, take it up with Griffin.
Shit. Sure thing. Old timer.
You keep a tight schedule. What's the sit rep?
They got this place sealed up tight. Only way in is by Halo. You're gonna have to base jump in here from the cliff overhead.
What kind of welcome can we expect?
I'll clear a landing zone for you. That's the best you're gonna get. Come in frosty and don't bother knocking off your boots.
We're out of the cage.
Nomad, one more thing. Remember to stay undetected. If anyone sees you, the mission's over.
You really think we can trust this punk?
Griffin vouched for him.
Griffith's not parachuting hot into a Unidad base.
Sometimes you gotta have a little faith.
In God, though, right?
And Griffin.
Unidad chopper, stay low.
We're in.
Keep your heads down. You can't be detected.
Glad you all finally made it.
We do the job right.
And meanwhile, Unidad loaded the shipment on a helicopter and is just waiting for the word to haul it out of here.
Why didn't you just grab the bird and go?
Yeah, it's not that simple. They're taking security seriously. They lock down the controls, and the only one who has the code is the chopper's pilot.
So we grab him and get the code.
Why are we here again? Seems like our little hotshot could have handled this on his own.
The code changes every day. How was I supposed to know when new relics were gonna show up?
If you'd gotten the code, you could have flown out of here at any point, right?
Well, not everyone knows how to fly one of those things.
Shit! Whoa, what the hell is that?
It's an optical camo suit.
Reactive camouflage? Since when?
This is just a prototype from Skeltech. They asked me to do some field tests.
Sign me up for one of those.
Maybe one day.
Tango number 3.
Oh, yeah.
I got a third target.
Danger close.
Tango number 3.
Getting a position. Target marked.
You got one on your ass.
I got one Unidad soldier. Over there, next to the container.
Head on a swivel, shithead. You got one close.
Target down.
Okay, we're still good.
Lieutenant marked. I got another. That's 5.
Hey, a Unidad soldier.
set. Let's go.
Bad guys inbound. Danger close, danger close.
There's a weapons case over here. I've been wanting one of these. Target spotted.
Bad guys inbound.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome, at the entrance to the camp.
That's the pilot. Head on a swivel, shithead. You got one close.
That was fucking close.
We're here for the chopper. Give me the code.
Что это? Это пиздец!
Let's hope you learn some English or you're gonna die wishing you had.
Yes, of course! I speak English! I'll tell you the code.
You know, I speak Russian. I could have interrogated him. You didn't have to be so rough with him.
We got what we needed. You worry about getting us that chopper.
Let me mark its location for you. You guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying. Sniper, top of the tower.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Let's go.
Danger close, danger close. Bad guys inbound.
Yo, eyes on the grunt. Close to the camp entrance.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. We rattled somebody. Okay,
Let's
we're still
go,
good.
Slick. They found you.
I was kind of caught in that door frame. But I caught him just without. I'd have had that shit.
Hang on, I'll drive.
What about the SAM launchers? They'll blast us out of the sky. We should shut down the generators. You guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
I'm looking at 2 Unidad riflemen.
Point him out. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I see a second target.
I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Standing by. Dropped him.
2 grunts. Check the helipad. Alarm over here.
Alarm's off.
Back it up. Back it up. Sniper, get the fuck down.
Jesus, why don't you just send up a flare?
I got a grunt with a submachine gun by the helipad.
Demo's primed.
You guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Getting a position.
I've got this. Need to get to a better position. Ready to engage.
I got eyes on an HVT.
Firing. Eyes on 2 Unidad soldiers. Check the helipad. Alarm over here.
Shut the damn alarm off. Deploying drone. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone. Sniper up in the tower.
I got it. I'll fly. This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is to keep low and fly through that canyon. Think you can manage that? Only one way to find out.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so? We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery. This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond.
I told Griffin I could figure out how to fly this thing. Qualify for planes. But not choppers. How hard can it be?
Griffin made the right call.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond or we will fire. This is your final warning.
They must have called out half of Unidad to stop us. Just another damage job, kid. Hold on tight. This is gonna get messy. This helicopter's proof of what Russians are up to. We can't let them destroy it.
Plus, we don't want to radiate half of Bolivia.
Or ourselves. Let's take these choppers out.
Kilo's fucked.
we're doomed
At least 6 times there.
I counted 7.
Good work. Let's check in. The sooner we get away from this radioactive shit, the better.
Good work, Ghosts.
At least we got you away from your desk.
With the mosquitoes down here, I'm about to go back.
Better the mosquitoes than the office politics.
You might have something there. I need to make a call to the decontamination unit to check on the shipment. Why don't you and your team wait for me inside?
Demo's primed and in place.
I trust babysitting little brother here didn't give you too much trouble.
Oh, can we drop that? For anything else?
Nomad, let me introduce you to John Kozak, one of the sharpest of our young recruits.
Kozak.
Oh, you heard of me?
Yeah, just a bit of chatter on the grapevine. All of it good.
I'm glad you had your team in place here, Nomad. If the Russians suspect the U.S. of getting involved here, it could make things tense back in Washington.
From what I heard at Unidad, there's a power struggle going on inside the Russian government. They don't know what faction they're working with. They just
Hold
care
on.
about the color that...
Uh-huh. How much? Shit. We have a situation.
What's the snafu?
Part of the package you just delivered is missing.
What?
How much?
Enough that we can't just round it off. We need to lay hands on it. Immediately.
I hate to say this, sir, but if time's an issue, we should bring Bowman in on this.
Make it happen.
Bowman, got a situation here. We intercepted a shipment of uranium headed to Russia, but a good chunk of it's gone missing. I need to know what you know about this.
Wait, this is the first I've heard of this. Are we dating other people now?
It's an internal GOSOP.
Family first, I get it. I did hear some scuttlebutt about a shipment Santa Blanca's transferring in a freight train station in Inca Camina. That might be your tango.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No? I owe you one less.
Kozak, head back to that Unidad base and see if you can figure out where that shipment went. Nomad, take your crew to Inca Camina and follow up on that lead.
Good by me. Let's see which one of us strikes gold first.
Hey, this isn't a game. Stay on your toes and try not to screw up.
I'll see you at the finish line.
Yeah, I keep telling myself I was just as cocky at that age.
I don't believe that for a second.
He's the best tech I've ever seen. A real wizard. We almost lost him to Skeltech, but lucky enough for us, he wanted to work in the field. One of the youngest ghosts ever. We usually have a little more seasoning.
I don't want to question your judgment, sir.
I do enough of that for the both of us. That kid there might be as green as a coca leaf, but mark my words, when it comes to soldiers like us, he's the future.
If he lives long enough to see it.
We've got intel on an air traffic controller working for the cartel. Grab him and find out what he knows about Reed's operation.
Relax.
Let's go.
All right, we're good.
Long way to travel in car. So I was like, screw that. Take the fast travel. Good. Yeah, you know where your dad is? Up there.
Ya mero es el 5. Qué ganas de bailar. Hang on, I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's go.
Screw that. I'm not going all the way around.
Hey, we got a narco. Over by the checkpoint.
Code sent. Now we need to get to that airstrip.
We gonna ruck all the way to Media Luna, boss?
I had another plan in mind. One of those crates outside ought to be fueled up.
Smart. Reed's men won't shoot one of their own, and the buyer won't see us coming.
Who's up to date on their flight reviews?
Go ahead without me. Going on.
Their LT's trying to run.
I'll pilot.
I'm good to go.
Shit. Didn't quite go the way I wanted to, but hey. Damn it. Literally in B of E. There. Okay, let me get your little scoot, man.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Set them on the right
Go on,
path.
I'll be right with you.
The left-hand path. Open their eyes to the world before it is too late for them. Before they burn in the lake of fire. Santísima Niña Blanca, give me the strength to make them see. If I am not able to open their eyes, then let me open their scars. Amen.
Amén, chingados.
All right, let's roll.
Ready? Open fire.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Shots fired.
We're in a target-poor environment.
Shitballs.
We ain't here to run down civilians,
Holy
dipshit.
damn. That, holy shit. I didn't know I could do that.
This is it.
Were you hoping for something fancy?
It's El Comandante. was expecting muscle.
It don't got racing stripes, but it might have muscle under the hood.
I suppose. Proceed with caution.
We've got to find a way to break the secret alliance between Santa Blanca and Unidad. Start digging in Media Luna. Get me some intel we can use.
Frag out. Get some.
Back it up, they're gonna see you. Damn, they did not like the sound of that.
Fuerzas enemigas detectadas. Todas las unidades, manténganse en alerta máxima.
Moving to position.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Eyes on the target. Let me find a good position. Say the word, boss.
Engage targets.
Tango down. We're good, we're good.
He makes 5. There's another one. That's 10. Frag out.
That explosion got their attention. Roger, let me get in position. Roger, target acquired. That tango's down.
Estamos siendo atacados por fuerzas rebeldes. Cantidad de atacantes desconocida. A todas las unidades, vuelvan a atacar.
Opening fire. Grenade, get to cover. Grenade! What the hell are you doing? Take cover.
Fucking hell. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Estamos bajo el fuego de armas enemigas y no sabemos cuántos son.
Grenade, move. We got a man down. Man down over here. Target down. Man down. Yo, man down.
Pinche cabrón.
Tell me something good or I blow a canal through your head.
Tranquilo. I have something very good. El comandante has taken a Santa Blanca lieutenant for prisoner. He's using him for information on the cartel. El comandante, he searches for the cartel weaknesses.
Where's this prisoner now?
He's in a convoy.
Grenade, move. Grenade,
Fucking
move.
hell. the simulator.
Chopper, down, down. Grenade, move, move, move. Copy. Grenade, move.
Get down before they see you. Damn, that sure got his attention.
Fucking sniper's got a zeroed. Unidad chopper, stay low. Chopper, hit the dirt.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
We got a fucking man down.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car out. Buckle up, people.
And many of our neighbors have been aided by Esperanza Santa Blanca.
Man down. Just hold on to your shit. Man down.
Undeniable. Support your...
Fire.
Copy. Opening fire. Heads up, Santa Blanca's here.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen. Destruyan ahí.
Camine.
Grenade, get to cover. Fuck, get away from there.
Shitballs.
Pinche puto. I'll fuck you up, cabrón.
Sure you will, amigo.
Hemos perdido contacto con las tropas enemigas. Todas las unidades mantén...
Keep up, amigo. Unless you'd rather stay behind.
Why the rescue, culero? I get the vibe you're gonna kill me anyway.
Depends. You gonna be good?
Shit! Let me go and I'll show you how good I am, puto!
Las mentes cerradas. The small-minded will tell you that Santa Muerte is a dark religion, morbid and dangerous. I say that ordinary morality is for children and simpletons. An attraction to death has
Got eyes on a rebel radio. Let's fire it up.
I'm gonna bring in a lot of SP.
Like ringing the dinner bell for those fuckers.
and holidays. Why are...
That LT's getting away.
Angel of death. And that representation of death affirms...
Better not roll this thing.
Listo. What the hell you want with me? You're gonna kill me or what?
That's up to you. You willing to carry a message back to the cartel for me?
What do you want me to say?
Tell your buchon, shit, tell everybody that'll listen, that El Comandante can't be trusted. He's looking for a way to stab the cartel in the back.
Whatever you say. I'm gone.
All objectives complete. We're done here. Let's keep moving.
This is a message from the Free Rebel Forces of Bolivia.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Narco celebrity La Plaga has been captured by rebel forces.
Bowman, we just cut loose a cartel lieutenant. Told him to warn his boss that El Comandante's gunning for him. That ought to put some pressure on our guy, make him easier to track.
You sure as shit got somebody's attention. Satellite's tracking a hell of a lot of vehicles scrambling out of a Santa Blanca camp near you. Looks like the cartel's going after El Comandante.
You got a location for us?
I'm pushing coordinates to you now. Just one thing. I want to know who this fucker is once you've taken him down. Get me a clear picture of El Comandante's face and upload it so I can get an ID.
Copy that. Try to keep him pretty for you.
Sniper's got us targeted. Grenade, move, move, move! Grenade, move! Get away from there! You're in bad shape, take cover!
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
Sniper, take cover!
choose for ourselves because God...
Drone is airborne.
Got it, moving.
Enemigos por aquí, continúen la búsqueda. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esa
Copy.
zona. Todas
Target
las
marked.
unidades salgan del servicio.
Here's target number 5.
Moving to position. Eyes on the target.
Bowman, this is Nomad.
He's
What have you
dead.
got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province.
We've got intel on an air traffic controller working for the cartel. Grab him and find out what he knows about Reed's operation.
Politicians, rebel sympathizers.
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
Anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca...
All right, breathe easy.
Let's go.
But people who are satisfied being pleasant, who don't act bossy, even if they don't like the word, they don't get what they fucking want. They don't make millions of dollars a month
Fucking
shipping
hell.
products all over the world. They don't have a hacienda or hundreds of sicarios ready to die for them. So chicas, be mandonas, be bossy. If you're una cohibida and you're not una cabrona, you won't ever be the fucking boss.
Son las 9 en punto. Hace sol ahorita y va a ser mucho calor hoy por la tarde. Va a ser parecido por 2 o 3...
Code sent. Now we need to get to that airstrip.
We gonna ruck all the way to Media Luna, boss?
I had another plan in mind. One of those crates outside ought to be fueled up.
Smart. Reed's men won't shoot one of their own, and the buyer won't see us coming.
Who's up to date on their flight reviews?
I got a narco over here. The checkpoint, over there. Go ahead, I'll meet you. Set. Let's go.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
You really ought to let me drive.
That was fucking close.
Yo, cartel heavy machine guns. Close to the parking area.
Got eyes on the buyer. Careful who you shoot. We still need that scumbag alive.
Pero por favor, no me lastime. I'm just a businessman.
Boston Reed, where is he?
I don't know where he is, okay? Everything goes through his middleman. I make an order and he delivers it, that's it.
An order for what?
People, okay? Men, women, you know.
What happens to these people you buy?
Depends. Most of the girls end up as sex slaves. The men get put to work. Some just get cut up and used for their organs. You know how much a young kidney's worth?
Holy shit, you paying cash?
Usually, yeah. Fucking suitcases full.
Usually?
Last time I came up short, it was a rush order, and I didn't have enough money on hand. Had to wire the rest to one of Reed's bank accounts. Motherfucker was pissed. But what else could I do?
I want the name of the bank and the account number.
Sure, yeah. I'll write it down, and then we're done here, right? You go your way, and I go mine, right?
Got one.
I'm starting to put the pieces together. I'll upload the bank info to Bowman. Between that and the list of villages targeted by Reed's people, she ought to be able to come up with some solid leads.
This is Bowman. I've been working on the intel you got from Kwani, and I think I've got a line on Reed.
Let's hear it.
I cross-referenced security camera footage at Reed's bank with suspected human traffickers operating around the villages you provided. Got 2 hits, brothers Carlos and Hernando Guerrero, a.k.a. Los Enterradores.
The Undertakers.
Nasty pieces of work. They specialize in snatching people right out of their beds. If half of what the locals say about them is true, they're a pair of fucking monsters.
We're sure they're working for Reed?
They withdrew funds from the bank account you gave me a couple of days ago.
Where can I find these assholes?
Triangulating off their cell phones now. Stand by for court.
we got cut off.
It's okay. Now, where were we? They withdrew funds from the bank account you gave me a couple of days ago.
Where can I find these assholes?
Triangulating off their cell phones now. Stand by for coordinates.
We've got word that a massive shipment of cocaine is being transported by convoy to Brazil. Make sure those trucks don't reach the border.
Got a hit on Carlos's phone. I'm sending you his location now.
You don't sound like that's a good thing.
Carlos is the dumb one. It's his brother Hernando that most likely got info on Reed.
We need to find Carlos, follow him to his brother Hernando.
Just be careful. If Carlos catches you following him, he'll find some way to warn Hernando. We'll never catch them then.
Understood. We'll never know we're there.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake.
I've got eyes on Carlos.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Enemy activity nearby.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Opening fire. They know we're here. Good to go. Ready to fire. Unidad troops are moving in. Good to go. Escort, get away from there. Move!
Shitballs. The lieutenant's trying to escape. Got eyes on the convoy. Weapons free. Let's light this bitch up.
They're on to us. Stick with it. Copy that.
Frag out.
What did that truck ever do to you? Think there's anything left?
Fucking hit to their bottom line.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Okay, we're cool.
Looks like we've riled them up.
We got a chopper coming in.
Yo, placing mine over here.
That thing's gonna explode.
Let's roll. Hit the dirt, helicopter. I'm shooting these fuckers. Grenade! Grenade, get to cover. That truck's hightailing it out of here.
Escort destroyed.
Truck acquired and it's topped off with gas. I'll ring the rebels to let them know where it is.
That was close.
Find the Guerrero brothers and get them to give up everything they know about Boston Reed.
Hang back, that tango might spot you.
I've got eyes on Carlos.
That dude? You can't be serious. My 12-year-old daughter could beat the shit out of him.
Let's try not to spook him. We just need to hang back and let him lead us to his brother.
Enemy activity. Stay sharp.
The drone is up. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Let's get back to it. I've got eyes on Carlos.
That dude? You can't be serious. My 12-year-old daughter could beat the shit out of him.
Let's try not to spook him. We just need to hang back and let him lead us to his brother. I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Okay, here we go.
That Hernando?
Gotta be.
These no-loads are the fucking Undertakers? The ones all the locals are so scared of?
What now?
We grab Hernando and get him to tell us where Reed's hiding.
What about Carlos?
Fuck him. He's just an obstacle now. Hernando's the one we want.
Copy that.
Got another tango. And baby makes 3. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I got another. That's 5.
Bro, carnal, you thought about what we discussed the other night?
What? Those girls? I don't know, carnalito. Está canijo.
Monday, Sally. It's just them and their mamita now. Way out in the middle of nowhere. It would be so easy.
Neta? This ain't like a bar where you put some drops in their drink. What if one of them screams and wakes up mama?
Then we fucking take care of her. Chingados, man. We're los pinches enterradores, bro. Try to fucking act like it.
You sure they're twins? Neta, güey. Porque luego tú...
A huevo. I've seen it myself. It's like...
Silencio. Marcha.
Please! Break him up!
Opening fire.
¡Me doy, bro! ¡Me rindo, pues!
What is this? Who the fuck are you?
Where's Reed?
Who? I got no idea who that is.
Don't bullshit me, Hernando. You either tell me where I can find Reed, or I make sure El Sueño knows all about your little human trafficking ring.
I don't know where Reed is. Fucker never shows his face unless he's got a shipment to make, or there's some kind of emergency.
I think this qualifies as an emergency, don't you?
There's a special code. I enter it into a laptop at the airstrip. Reed gets the signal and comes to the airfield. That's it.
Give me the code, then tell me where I can find this airfield. Bowman, we got the Guerrero brothers.
They give you any trouble?
What do you think?
So what'd you get?
The code that'll summon Reed to an airfield not too far away. When he turns up, we'll be waiting.
Outstanding. Go get him, hotshot.
Man down. on, man. I'll be right there. Thank you.
We've got a location and the code we need to draw Reed out of hiding. Let's set a trap for the son of a bitch and take him out.
Coming up on the airstrip now. Marking an enemy.
Look, we're still good. We're cool, we're cool.
There's the laptop to send the codes to Reed. I'm entering the codes now. Reed should be receiving the signal to land. He'll show up any second. Set up for the ambush.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. They're gonna make you back up.
Target incoming. Get ready.
We're good, we're good. Damn, that sure got his attention. Well, that was messy as shit. Chopper's approaching. Chopper, down, down.
I'll fly.
Back it up, they're gonna see you.
Vehicle destroyed. Engaging.
Tango down. Notify Bowman. Bowman, Boston Reed is no longer on the playing board.
Good. Should have seen the human trafficking angle. It's been a big problem here for a long while. Of course, someone in Santa Blanca is going to bloody his paw with... I feel like an...
The cartel...
We stopped Boston Reed and freed a few innocent folks. It's a good day.
Better than others, anyway. Bowman out.
What's his name?
He's a doll, Theo. He doesn't have one. You have to be alive to have a name.
See, I imagine that's true. Nidia, mi reina.
Yes, mi rey.
You know this expression. I love you more than life.
Claro, of course.
I love you, my queen. But not more than life.
The cartel's going after El Comandante. This is our chance to take the bastard out.
Outstanding work in Kawani. Eliminating Reed has disrupted the entire smuggling network. Grounding their planes has cut Santa Blanca's output in the province by 2/3.
What about the overland routes?
The data you got from the truck depot is allowing us to map the entire operation from beginning to end. Once we're sure we have everything, we'll notify law enforcement across the border and coordinate a series of raids. It'll be a disaster for the cartel.
The locals, too. Santa Blanca employed a hell of a lot of people to operate those trucks.
That's above my pay grade. You want to put people to work? Try the Peace Corps.
I'll keep that in mind. Nomad out.
I'm cool, let's move.
Fucking hell!
Spotted one with submachine guns.
We rattled somebody's cage. Looks like we've riled them up. Got SB trading shots with Unidad. Commandante's secret moves are out in the open. Our message got through.
We got one last message to send. Let's move. I've got eyes on El Comandante. Let's take this fucker out.
Copy that.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Guess he wasn't as badass as he thought.
Let's take off that mask and get Bowman her photo. And see who you really are.
Engaging.
Bowman, we've got that photo you wanted of El Comandante's face. Sending it now.
His name's Miguel de los Monteros. His father's a defense minister in La Paz. Looks like the bigwigs in the capital sent Miguel to Media Luna. I'm guessing he had a secret mission to take over Bolivia's cocaine trade.
Looks like we ruined the party for everybody. Something tells me the big boys in the past won't be happy with us. Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Wilco.
boots down in Romanzo. What have you got for us?
Romanzo is a primary smuggling node for the cartel. They're using cutting-edge techniques to move product over the border, and security is tight. You'll have to gather intel on the network as you go and find ways to disrupt it.
What do we know about the asshole in charge?
The Buchon's name is El Gato. Fair warning, he's got a reputation for being unkillable.
He obviously hasn't met us yet. Got any background on him?
I'll put together what we've got and send it to you shortly.
Copy that. Got any leads for us?
Just one. An unconfirmed report that El Gato set up one of his chemists with a special lab inside a Santa Blanca church.
A church?
I'm sending you the location now. You'll understand once you get there.
Bowman's sending some background on El... Gato.
The dude that thinks he can't be killed? This ought to be good. Got some hostile activity. All right, breathe easy.
Yo, I got a weapons case here. Ah, I could use this. Buckle up, people. Fire.
Firing. Roger. Hang in there, I'm coming your way.
God damn, that's close.
Target is dead.
Take cover already.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
We got a mounted weapon. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy. Their LT's making a run for it. We poked the hornet's nest.
No mames. Y ahora esos putos nos están dando con todo desde el oeste. Mándenles otra pinche patrulla ya. Quédense donde están.
Hang in there, I'm coming to you. Here they come. What's the play, boss? Man down over here.
Fucking hell.
Got a civilian down. What the fuck were you thinking? By the container. I got you, man. Just hold on. Get the hell out of there. You plan on letting me bleed all day?
Rail line runs.
I bet it takes you all the way to the Brazilian border. It's probably one of the cartel's main smuggling routes from Romanzo out of the country.
There you go. All the pottery you would want.
Anybody up for a souvenir? What are you gonna do when someone asks you where you got it? I'll tell them I got it on a secret mission to Bolivia, and then I'll kill them. You know, the usual.
There's no hostiles evident.
Shit. The dead troops are reinforcing.
They're trying to get away in the truck.
It's gonna blow.
Algunas unidades enfrentadas a un grupo armado hostil y desconocido. Ya se han desplegado al lugar tropas de apoyo para terminar con la amenaza.
Go fucking move. Area secure. We'll pass word to the rebels and tell them where to find the food truck. Let's go.
Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
Planning in mind. Give me a sec.
Man down. Just hold on to your shit. Man down.
Posición enemiga localizada. A todas las unidades diríjanse a esas coordenadas.
Out of the car. Now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Hang on, I'll drive.
Hay señales de enemigos por aquí. Continúe la búsqueda. Perdimos contacto con el enemigo. Salgan del servicio.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
To the market, Jeeves. Grenade! Grenade! Watch out!
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el enemigo.
Looks like directions to a site where the cartel prepares its drug mules.
Bowman's gonna want to hear about this.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We've got intel on a site where the cartel's turning locals into drug mules.
We've known for a while that El Gato's been running mules out of Romanzo. He's got a handful of doctors that perform the procedure, implanting balloons of cocaine in different places on a person's body. Up to now, the place has been hard to pin down because it shifts locations every couple months.
What's the play here? We raid this place, won't they just relocate?
Not if you kill the fucking doc.
Seriously?
Look, we're not talking Florence Nightingale here. They take desperate people and make them swallow anywhere from 3 to 5 kilos of cocaine. Sometimes they implant the balloons surgically to hide even more. Trust me, you'll be saving lives by killing these sick fucks.
Understood. We'll get it done.
Grenade! 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 Watch out!
Fuerzas hostiles se enfrentan a nuestras unidades a unos cuantos kilómetros de aquí. Los refuerzos están en camino.
Grenade! Move! 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 Grenade! Grenade!
Apache's got you tagged. It's about to fire. Copter, get down. Grenade, move. Oh, it's the hostile. They won't be getting. Grenade, move, move, move. It's gonna blow.
Apache's got its sights on us. Take cover.
Down, get down, chopper. Get away from there, move. Fuck, sniper. That thing's gonna explode. Take cover. That Apache's gonna cut loose. Get down.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Apache's targeting us. Get to cover.
Grenade, watch out! Grenade, grenade! Fucking Apache's gonna like well, get down.
Apache's got its sights on us. Take cover.
Man down, yo, man down. That Apache's got you lined up. Take cover.
Los rebeldes se retiraron. Hemos localizado la última posición conocida del enemigo, pero han desaparecido, comenzando una nueva búsqueda ahora mismo.
Man down over here.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque. Unidades han alcanzado la última posición. Todas las unidades mantengan su información en contacto en el reporte. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
one, I'll meet you.
Prevenidos, brothers. Ep6. Ni me huele a mierda de gringo.
A shipping manifest from the quinoa processing plant. What's the cartel want with boxes of quinoa?
Hold. What's your take on the cartel using the quinoa processing plant to smuggle coke? That sound right to you?
Drug smugglers have tried that shit plenty of times in the past, but never on this kind of scale. Here, the cartel can get the cocaine into the boxes as they come off the plant's assembly line. The inner bags get an airtight seal, and the quinoa helps conceal the scent from drug-sniffing dogs. Pretty fucking devious, you ask me.
Then the plant's a legitimate target. Let's get after it.
The cartel is using a local quinoa factory to package and smuggle cocaine. Get in there and shut the place down.
Okay, we're still all right.
Drone is airborne.
We got a mounted weapon.
I'm spotting another tango. I got a third.
Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
I got eyes on a sniper. That make target the conveyor belts. The assembly line can't run without them. I got eyes on an air defense system. I've got eyes on the captain.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Quién me cubre para echarme una siesta?
Heads up, we got a turret. Watch out, place is rigged with an
Sniper
alarm.
out there. They got alarms rigged up.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. Near the container.
The alarm is disabled. That's the quinoa plant. If we get in there and take out the assembly line, we could shut down the whole place.
Sicario over here.
Tell me where.
Close to the container. Hang back, they see you. Careful, Sicario's sporting a submachine gun. It's like a stack of tires. Get down before they see you.
Alarm is off.
Anda un compa por acá.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy. Taking a shot. Take cover. You with me, man? I'll be right there. Chopper, down, down.
I got the C4 primed.
Copter, get down.
Demo's primed.
Folks, this is what we're going to call it. And we'll be back tomorrow evening with another episode. Have a good one.